Hey YouTube family, Mike Jones here, back with another video on my channel where we talk about all things investing in personal finance with the genuine hope that we will be able to inspire someone to go ahead and start their financial freedom journey today. With that said, today we're going to go ahead and be reconfiguring my M1 Finance brokerage that I have that's only worth about $140, and I actually made a previous recording of this video where I went ahead and sold off all my holdings in my brokerage. But after further research, there's actually a better way to go ahead and do that, because when you go ahead and sell all your holdings in your brokerage, you actually make for a taxable action. So I'll probably get taxed on this unless I've had the account for a year, which I can't truly remember right now. But it really doesn't matter with it being $140 worth. But the alternative way to go ahead and do this successfully without being taxed would be to go ahead and email M1 Finance's contact support and let them know what you're trying to do with reconfiguring the pies that are in your brokerage. And what they will do is they will send you a verification that they've went ahead and paused all your trading activity in that account so that you can go ahead and reconfigure the pies to your desired range or whatever you need to go ahead and do with that. And it might take a few days, but they pretty much respond very quickly and make sure that you're able to go ahead and do that. And once you're finished reconfiguring, you just let them know and they'll resume the activity. Now, something that you should note is that this does reset all of your growth for that portfolio as far as the growth data. Now, I'm not sure if it resets the growth. I would think that you'd be able to keep the actual growth from the previous pie that you had, but I know for a fact that it definitely resets the growth data and the performance and all that kind of stuff. You would have to restart at 0% with your new reconfigured pie. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the video, and we'll go ahead and get into the video right after this. Welcome back, YouTube family. So let's go ahead and get started with reconfiguring my M1 Finance account, and we're going to go ahead and start the screen recording right now. And before we go ahead and get started, I would just like to say that if you're new to the channel or if you've been watching this channel for a while, go ahead and hit that like button for me and subscribe, as we are really trying to hit a goal in the near future of about 1,000 subscribers. Also, if you want to go ahead and hit that notification bell so that you never miss out on another video that we post on this channel, that would be awesome. But with that said, let's go ahead and get into it. As you can see, we're at $0.00 in my let's see where this gets us brokerage. And as you can see, I've sold out of everything that I originally had, which was domestic dividend, Berkshire Hathaway, Attn, Apple, a 2060 aggressive target date fund, domestic growth, global growth, M1 Finance 80/20, my first customized pie, Realty Income Corporation, and we also had an ultra aggressive M1 Finance custom pie in this portfolio. Now, when we sold everything, we're at about a 16% return on the whole portfolio, which is pretty good. But we've actually sat down and wrote each different sector that we want in our portfolio, as well as the stocks we want in each allocated holding. So we're going to go ahead and start customizing right now. And so you would go ahead and go to research, and bear with me because this was a little difficult for me to figure out on the app instead of doing it on desktop, as most people do it on desktop. But you're going to go to research, and then you would go to you go to search stocks, and you go to research, and then you'd go to my pies, and then you would go to the add button and create a new pie. And so the first slice that we want to go ahead and add is for our energy sector. And so the energy sector, we're hoping to make up 5% of our whole new customized pie. So with the energy sector, we're gonna go ahead and have ExxonMobil and Chevron, and we're gonna do ExxonMobil at 40% of that part of the pie and Chevron as the other part of the pie. So let's go ahead and add ExxonMobil and Chevron. Alright, and then we'd go to done, and as I said before, Chevron needs to be 60%, and so now that that's done, we'd get this to 40%, and then we go ahead and save, create pie, and we name the pie, and we're gonna put energy sector. Sorry. And we're gonna save. Okay, and then we would go ahead and add another and build another pie because we're doing one for the industrial sector. And in our industrial sector, which we hope to make up about 8% of our total pie, we're gonna have Union Pacific Corporation, we're gonna have Lockheed Martin Corporation, we're gonna have Waste Management, and we're gonna have 3M. So Union Pacific Corporation, we're gonna go ahead and add that. We're gonna have Lockheed Martin, and we're gonna have Waste Management, and then we're gonna have 3M. I don't know why it didn't come up. Let's see. There we go. And then we're gonna go ahead and hit done, and we're gonna formulate just how much we want for each allocated position. And for Union Pacific, we want 30%. So we'll make that 30%. We want Lockheed Martin to be 27%. We want Waste Management to be 26%. And then we want 3M to be 17%. And I know I'm going pretty quick, or at least I'm trying to go quick. And that's because, you know, I've already sat down and decided just how much of a percentage I want for each sector and, you know, each position in that sector. So that's why I'm going ahead and formulating all of this. For our tech sector, we're gonna go ahead and have Apple, Microsoft, TSM, which is Taiwan Semiconductor, American Express, and Visa and Broadcom. And so I still need to add Apple and Microsoft. Now obviously these are not going to be equal, so I'm going to go ahead and formulate just how much I want for each. For Apple, we're doing 40% because we truly believe in Apple and everything that they've got going on, and we're hoping to hold that until retirement. Microsoft will be at 25%. TSM will be the lowest, tied for the lowest at 5%. We'll have American Express at 5%. We'll have Visa at 10%. And we'll have Broadcom at 15%. And we'll go ahead and save that. And of course, this is the tech sector. Alright, tech sector. And then we also have the telecom sector, which we're going to go ahead and get into. But we have AT&T, Telus, Shaw, and Verizon, and CBS. So let's go ahead and add those companies. AT&T, Verizon, Telus, Shaw, and Viacom CBS, which every time we've had it has done excellent for us, so we love it. And we're gonna just go ahead and add the regular share, so that's why we have that. And let's see, now we're gonna split, we're gonna have this be 50% AT&T, which is a really bold move by us, but it's done nothing but be awesome for us. We're gonna have 25% in Verizon, Actually, you know what? I'm gonna lower this so that this can be 35%. And then we're gonna have TELUS be 10%, Shaw be 10%, and we're gonna have Viacom CBS be 5%. And of course this is the telecom sector, so we're gonna go ahead and put that. And then we're gonna add more sectors. We have utilities. And in our utilities, we're gonna go ahead and have Dominion Energy, Southern Company, Duke Energy, and Next Era Energy. So Dominion, Energy. We're gonna have Southern, which is probably my favorite utility of all time. Duke Energy. Actually, you know what? We're not even gonna add Duke Energy. I think it's I think we don't need Duke Energy, so we're just gonna have Next Era Energy be the other counterpart. Because Duke and Dominion to me are pretty similar, so we're gonna go ahead and get rid of Duke Energy, and we're gonna up this by 31%. This Southern Company, because we love it so much, will be 49%. And then Next Era will be 20%. And we're gonna go ahead and save that. And we'll put utility sector. And then our next sector will be consumer sector. And in our consumer sector, we'll have Pepsi, of course. We will have Disney. We will have Home Depot. We will have Costco. We will have Coca-Cola. We will have Target, Comcast, and Nike. I think we covered everything in that one. And so for Pepsi, we're gonna go ahead and up this by 23%. For Disney, we're gonna up this by 19%. Home Depot, we're gonna go ahead and have it at that 12%. Costco, we're gonna downgrade to 10%. Coca-Cola, we're gonna go ahead and have that at 10%. We're gonna have Target at 9%. We're gonna have Comcast at 8%. And Nike will be at 5%. Alright, and we're gonna and I forgot to add one more company. Oh wait. Consumer. Did I just get rid of it? I did just get rid of it, so I have to do it all over again. Pepsi. There was an add button that I didn't take advantage of, so I do apologize about that, having to do it all over again. But I'll probably just end up deleting that footage since I had to redo it. So here's Home Depot, Costco, Coca-Cola. I overlooked one of the companies that I wanted to add, Target. Comcast and Nike. We're actually just gonna keep it at this amount. And so we're gonna go ahead and do this at 23%. Disney will be down to, or up to 19%. Home Depot will be at 12%. Costco will be at 10%. We'll have Coca-Cola at 10% as well. We'll also have Target at 9%. We'll have Comcast at 8%. And we'll have Nike at 8%. Oh wait, at 9%. And we'll go ahead and save that. And again, this is the consumer sector. Alright, we're halfway through already, so let's continue. The next sector is the finance sector, and I would say it's it's gonna make up about 14% of this new portfolio that we're building. And in our finance sector, we're gonna start off with JP Morgan. We're gonna have Main Street Capital. We're gonna have Aflac. We're gonna have Bank of Montreal, of course. We are gonna have we're not gonna have Bank of Montreal. We're gonna have Bank of America. T. Rowe Price. We're gonna have Toronto Dominion Bank. We're gonna have Royal Bank of Canada. And we'll have Bank of Nova Scotia. And lastly, we'll have MetLife, which I am a fan of as well. And so for JP Morgan and Chase, we'll have that at 20%. We'll have Main Street Capital at 5%. We'll have Aflac at 20%. We will have Bank of America at 10%. We'll have T. Rowe Price at 5%. We'll have Toronto Dominion Bank at 10%. Royal Bank of Canada will be at 10%. Bank of Nova Scotia at 10%, and MetLife at 10%. And this is our financial sector. And then we'll have healthcare, real estate, and a couple bonds. Oh, wait. So let's go ahead and do our healthcare sector, which will make up approximately 15% of our portfolio. And in the healthcare sector, we want Merck & Co. Merck. We want Johnson & Johnson. We want United Healthcare, or Health Group, sorry. We want Amgen. We want Pfizer, of course. And we even want it more so with the news that has been sent out recently. And then we want to go ahead and get in on AbbVie. And so we have 6 stocks that we're putting in there, and that's done. And then we just have to go ahead and make sure the positions are correct. So Merck & Co. we're putting in at 28%. Johnson & Johnson will be 23%. United Health will be 14%. Amgen 9%, Pfizer 13%, and AbbVie at 13%. And so we're gonna go ahead and save that, and that's our healthcare sector. And then our second to last sector is real estate. No, we have to have those REITs in our new fractional shares portfolio. And so, sorry, I put in real estate, but we could have looked up realty income. Okay, it didn't come up that way. So, what is, I can't remember there. Oh, it's O, ticker symbol O. And then store capital. We want LTC properties as well. And we want Welltower, Simon Property Group. You know how I like my Simon Property Group. And new residential. We want new residential investments. And so that's going to make up our pie. Realty income is going to make up 34% of this pie. We're going to have store capital go ahead and make up 23%. We're going to have LTC properties make up 19%. Welltower is going to make up 15%. We're going to have Simon Property Group make up 5%. And we're going to have new residential make up 4%. Okay, and that's saved. And then we're gonna go ahead and do our last one, which is bonds. And we're really not planning on, doing this any different in the near future. So we're gonna go ahead and put all of our bonds under Vanguard's total international bond index. So Vanguard, yep, and there it is. So we'll add that, and it's going to make up 100% what we got going on there. And that's going to hopefully make up about 11% of our total, or, well, we'll see. We'll see. So now we're going to go ahead and add our slices. And since we made those custom pies, we can just go right over here and add bonds, consumer sector, energy sector, financial sector, healthcare sector, industrial sector, real estate sector, tech sector, telecom sector, and utility sector, and hit done. And now it's all in here. We'll go ahead and get rid of these because we don't need them. We don't need them. And we'll go ahead and get rid of our rookie mistakes, even though it was working very well for us. Very well. And that's it. And so now we'll go back up to the front, and we know that we want 5% in our energy sector. So add that to 5%. We'll add 8% for our our industrial sector, sorry. And we want 9% for our tech sector. We want 11% for utilities. We want the consumer sector to have 12%. Finance is going to have 14%. Healthcare is going to have 15%, leading our whole thing, along with real estate. 15%. Telecom is going to have 6%. And then our bonds are going to make up the leftovers at 4%, or 5% actually. And so we're going to go ahead and actually we're going to make telecom sector 7%, make this 4%, and we're going to save. So use in portfolio, and then we'll go to invest. And as you can see, we have all those sectors ready to be used: bonds, consumer sector, energy sector, financial sector, health sector, industrial sector, real estate sector, tech sector, telecom sector, and utility sector. So we've actually done it, guys. We've made it work, and we're gonna manage our pie, and we're gonna set this buy amount to $146.84, which is exactly how much we had in the whole account for our old brokerage. And we're gonna confirm buy, and at 6:30 a.m. on Monday, this will all take effect and, you know, rebalance my portfolio, my new portfolio, with the holdings the way I exactly want them. And so we'll probably review this next Friday to make sure that everything went the way that I wanted it to, and everything's allocated the way I want it to be. And so we'll go ahead and confirm buy right now. That's done. And so by Monday morning, I expect that that'll all be taken care of. And that's pretty much how you reconfigure your M1 Finance account. I'm gonna go ahead and stop the screen recording now. I just want to go ahead and thank you so much for watching this video. If this is your first time on my channel, I would love it if you go ahead and smash that like button, subscribe, even if it's not your first time on my channel. Also, if you'd hit that notification bell so you never miss out on any videos that I have posted. I also have links that are helpful in the description that you can use. I have links for M1 Finance, Webull, credit cards, anything that you might think you need to go ahead and get started on your financial freedom journey. With that said, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Thank you, and God bless.